Bismillah. Okay, so here we'll learn how to use the attributes function or command. It will be very useful when you're doing a lot of drawings for, let's say, a residential building and you're adding furnitures, and if it's a apartment building, whatever it may be, uh, attributes is very useful command that AutoCAD has. Let's say this was, I'll just delete those two for now. Okay, first I'll get into doing regular attributes. So let's just draw a rectangle, whatever size it may be. Let's say this was a title block, for example, right? So if we put ATT for attributes, attribute definition, this comes up. On the side it says invincible constant verified preset lock position multiple lines. So just leave it as lock position for now. And here the text setting, it says left. We have, I'll make it the 1 inch for now, and you could change it to middle, center, left, whatever, but I'll leave it as left as of right now. And then rotation, we'll leave it as 0. If you wanted to put it vertical, you could change it whatever direction you want it to be. For example, tag name, I'll just say drawing name. For example, prompt, what is the drawing name? Default, we'll just say A1 for now. Can't have space, I forgot. Okay, that's what it is. If we were doing a title block, you could have that as drawing name. Let's put another one, put ATT again. Address. Okay, wait, actually project. That's better. Project. What project it is? What is the project name? Project name, office drawing. Default, I'll just leave it floor. That way we could, let's say, ground floor, second floor, third floor. Okay, that's the project. Let's do another one, attributes. Will this time be address. What is the address? This prompt means that once you click it, it will give you the prompt, what is the address? You'll put it in, let's say 123 Main Street. For example, that's the default. Okay, so, and then let's do another one for now. Sorry, attributes. This time we'll just say scale. Let's say this is a title block, you're doing the scale. What is the drawing scale? Just say n.t.s for not to scale. Let's say we're not scaling it, we'll just leave it as that. So basically that's attributes. We'll just make it smaller. Okay, if we were doing a title block, so we'll do it like a block. We'll make it into a block. B for block, just like we did. Pick point, just like we did before. I'll select here for now, and to name it I'll just say attribute examples. Okay, to select the object, select the rectangle we have. This is the important part. If you wanted to pick drawing name from top to bottom, then when you insert this as a block, it will prompt for drawing name first, project address, and so on and so forth. So we'll do that, select from top to bottom. Okay, or you could just plug it, select it randomly, like here the first one, second you want this to be asked, third this, and then fourth. But because we're just doing it an example, I'll just leave it at press enter. Okay, description you don't have to put it in, but just good way to get used to it, just put it in attribute ATT for attribute definite examples, just like the top. Allow exploding, yes, we'll leave that. So this made it a block. Automatically it asks for this. What is the drawing scale, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's what we have. I'll just delete this and then insert it again. So deleted it, I for insert, this comes up. We have lazy boy and an attribute example. We have that. Pick here. See how it comes up? For some reason I had this supposed to be at the bottom and that's supposed to be on top. The way that I said it first, but it's opposite actually. I don't know why. I thought it was the other way. But anyways, with the drawing scale, we'll leave it as not to scale. 123 Main Street. We'll leave it. And then here we'll add ground floor, drawing name. A. See how it changed? Let's say you wanted to change A1. Name it A12. It changes not to scale. Let's say half an inch equals 1 foot. 123 Main Street, will change it to ABC 1 ABC Street ground floor. So you see how it came up? It changes. This block, it will, like a title block, when we do it, it's better to have it as attributes. Now, another thing you could do for attributes, let's say this chairs, you were doing hospital drawing, there's thousands of beds if it's a bigger hospitals. Then if you're doing a big apartment building or a hotel, you would have so many beds, so many TVs, and so on and so forth. You would want it to name it. Let's say this sofa. Okay, now this is already a block. Okay, so we're gonna edit it. Click, right click, block editor. This like we did before. So all we do is ATT, we add attributes. The most important thing is here, we'll click invincible. We don't want it to show on the drawing what number it is or what's the chair. Tag name, we'll say sofa. Prompt, what room does it belong to? Will automatically default it as room number 1. Okay, so when you're doing apartment, a hotel, first floor it will have, let's say, 10 units, so you would have 10 different units. So room 1, 2, 3, 4, the sofa. Now we'll leave it as 2 inch, just make it whatever. You can adjust this later. And we want it to be left. In this case, we'll make it middle center. We want it to be in the middle. And invincible is select, specify on screen. We'll press OK. So we'll put it right here. You can always adjust it if you want it to be dead on center. Do that. So it will be center from there to there. Okay, because this is under 0, layer 0, we'll just change it to furniture as well, just so it's all together. Now, when we save this, close, save change. You see, it never shows up. Okay? It doesn't show up. Let's say, I'll quickly, okay, let's say this is a ground floor. This is not gonna be whatever it seems, but say, for this sense, we'll just say this is just example, right? And then I'm gonna trim this. Let's say this is all different rooms, right? 1, 2, 3. This is when it comes handy. So you put insert and then lazy boy. Okay. Room number 1. Okay. Insert. Lazy boy. room number 2, answer, or room number 3. So you see how everything is different. Once you double click it, let's say you wanted to replace this sofa or TV or something is wrong, you double click it and room number 3 comes up. It tells you that is room number 3. This sofa belongs to room. If you go here, it should be room number 2. See how it is room number 2? And here is room number 1. So that is a great option to have when you're creating blocks and it is not shown on the actual furniture. So that's it for now. If you have any other questions, write it below. I'll try to answer it. And that's it for now. Thanks, guys.